What's up guys, I'm George Hoff, and today on Maker's Best Friend, I'm going to show you how I turn this free pallet wood into this side grilling station. Check it out. So whenever I'm grilling for the summer or for a football game, I'm always carrying a bunch of meats, spices, and today we're going to fix that by making a grill station. And the best part of it is that we're going to make it completely out of pallet wood, which means it's going to be completely free. This will cost absolutely nothing because you find all this pallet wood for free at your local recycling center or on Facebook Marketplace or really anywhere. So let me show you guys how we make a grilling station out of this pallet wood. So I'm actually going to start by ripping apart one of these pallets so that I can have the slats be the top. I'm going to make a really nice design for the top. It'll really kind of upscale this entire pallet wood furniture, and then we'll get to the main structure for it.
I started just using a mallet to bang out each panel, but I quickly learned this wasn't going to work. I switched over to a pry bar with the mount, and this made quick work of tearing apart the pallet without really damaging any wood.
Okay, so now we're going to take the rest of the pallet wood, and I'm actually going to be making this as simple as possible, as little cutting as possible. We'll sand it down, we're going to paint it down, all that kind of stuff. But first, I'm going to cut this into the shapes it's going to be. So a good table height for like prepping food, working, even like one of these workbenches, is right around 34 inches up to the top. And looking at this, that's right around the top of this pallet if that one's on the bottom. So what we're going to do, we're going to mark that. The goal is that we're going to keep this design so that we're going to have this horizontal slat design all the way across the entire grill cart. And then we're going to have an opening in the middle where we can kind of put a shelf or something. We'll kind of figure that out when we get there.
Because pallet wood has a lot of nails and metal in it, I'm going to use a reciprocating saw with this sweet torch blade on it to do several of my cuts. And you can see this rips right through the wood, no problem. I just had to make sure I was cutting this as straight as possible to save work for myself later on.
Alright guys, so check out how easy this is, right? So we took one pallet and we cut it down. I actually ended up doing 33 inches in height. So this is going to be the back structure, right? Like the back wall of the entire grill cart. And then all I'm going to do is do the same exact cut on the same type of pallet. And I'm going to cut it in half, and that's going to be the two sides. And that should be like a pretty darn good grill cart. Okay, so now I'm going to start marking down the half point of all of these slats, and I'm just going to cut those in half, and then we won't even have to worry about this middle part here. It'll just come off at the end. I want to get it as close to 20 inches long as possible.
I had to switch to both a jigsaw and a Dremel tool to sneak in cuts between the pallet boards because it's a little bit too tight of a fit for the reciprocating saw.
And now for the other side, I need to take the other half of this and actually remove all the nails from this inner support because we don't need this guy. So that's going to be the majority of the work. I'm not sure if this is the easiest way, but we're just going to take a pry bar and a mallet, and we're just going to go at it until we can separate all of the nails from this inner piece. Okay, so now because our side pieces because they have wood that comes out to the same length, and they're actually going to end up interfering with this part of the pallet, I'm actually going to cut each of these off by the width of this side so that it can be attached to this side or even right onto this corner here. I'm going to cut it by 3.5 inches. Alright guys, so now you can actually see it's taking form. The short piece we just cut out are on these side. You can tell these are a little bit longer. And so when I take the back piece, the short piece, let's see, lines up right up with these pallets, and then the long piece is going to be on the side here. Now we're going to take these two sides, and I'm going to reinforce these pieces to this bracket on the side here using some screws to make it really nice and strong. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to attach all these shorter pieces to the pallet here.
After the frame was all secured together, I decided to light up my torch and wood burn this entire piece, which this won't show too much later in the final piece because I'm going to be using a dark wood stain, but it will help add an additional layer of protection for surviving outdoor weather. I'm going with a dark stain choice here because I want there to be a large contrast difference between the frame body and the top, which I'm going to be leaving that good old natural palette color.
So I was pretty lucky, and I actually found some pallets that were made with some pretty good ply actually. Now I've cut down that plywood to be both the top and the shelf, and I'm going to attach it with some brad nails. Then I'm going to come back and actually use those pallet woods I'd cut up all the way at the beginning to create a sweet design on top and just give it an extra flair. All right, I'm a little sweaty, man, I don't know. All right, so now we're gonna find the center of this top board so we can start laying down pallets that are pretty much close to it. And I'm just gonna eye it and cut everything. So I'll line it all up, and then I'll just mark where it needs to be cut, and I'm gonna use a chop saw. It'll be quick and easy. Here we go. I'm now gonna take two of like the nicest big ones. Two of the nicest big pallets I have, and I'm gonna line them up so that, I think that's good. We're gonna start with these two main pieces. Again, this part doesn't have to be perfect, it's gonna be a rustic look. Just making sure that it lines up. And now we're just going to secure it again, just nailing it in. Just want to make sure I don't screw it up. All right, I'm getting really excited. It came out really nice. I'm really happy. So the last step, I'm just gonna use some water seal like on everything so that it just helps it protect it outside, because this wood isn't really pressure treated. I did wood burn it, which will help, but this will just put like an extra layer, just make it last a little bit longer during the harsh times and during the rain. Here we go. That's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I absolutely love how this project came out. It's gonna be one of my favorite things out here while grilling in the summer and the fall. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and like it below. If you wanna see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Ruby, you like it? Is it a good one? It's a good one? We like it? Yeah? Yeah?